Hi everybody. I wanted to share with you a longer restorative yoga session that's really good for your lower and middle back, really good for your hips and into your thighs, super good if you're having a hard time, things are feeling tight and tense in your lower back, into your hips, down your thighs, into your middle back. It's just going to help a lot. So you don't need really a lot. I have some props, but you don't really need a lot. For today, we're going to need a strap, a belt off your bathrobe, a man's necktie will do. Doesn't have to be a huge, big, long yoga strap. Excuse me, you just need a length that will wrap around your foot that your hands can reach. So probably a strap about that big, like a large belt kind of size. If you're using a yoga mat, most yoga mats come with a strap that tie them up, so you can use that as well. You may want a small pillow of some sort to go under your head or under your ankles for some of the stretches. If you have blocks, these are foam blocks. When you are elongating your back, sometimes they help. You don't need to have these, but if you do have them and you want to use them, just grab them. You also may have a bowler pillow kicking around. Bowler pillows are nice to stretch your back out across. If you have a couple of them, you can lean your whole body on and across, but again, it's not needed. You can also use just a small stool. If you happen to have a small stool, when we get to stretching out the back, you can use a small stool as well. There's no wrong with what props will work for you and what they won't work for you. So I'm just going to move these out of the way and then we'll get started. Our first position we're going to do is known as legs up the chair. So in my studio, I have a rocking chair. I have a big kind of living room chair kind of style chair. You can use a folding chair, a dining room chair. It really doesn't matter. So when we are doing legs up the chair, what we want to do is you want to get your bum as close to the bottom of the chair as you possibly can. So we'll just bring this chair forward a little bit so you can see. Just going to use this one because it's easy to move compared to the other one. And when we do legs up the chair, we are going to just put our bottom as close as we can to the bottom of the chair, just like that. And then you're going to lay down. You can either bring the chair closer or wiggle your bum down, whichever works best for you. Remember, there's no wrong. And you're going to lay your hands out to the sides. Now this would be a point if you needed a pillow, you might want to grab like the small little pillow and put under your neck, but you don't have to. If it feels okay without the pillow, that's okay too. There's no wrong. So you just lay with your hands to the sides, palm facing down. Just take nice, slow, deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now with every exhale, try and realign your spine as the muscles start to soften. Try to open them and elongate them. Turn your palms facing up. Try and get your shoulders directly on the mat or directly on the floor. Breathing nice and slow. Now just put your hands on your ribs. There's a divide there between your ribs. And I just want, as you inhale, to just kind of gently pull your ribs apart. So just nice breath in. Exhale, and now exhale it out, pushing the ribs a little together. Inhale, drawing the ribs apart. Exhale, bringing them together. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more of those. Nice breath in, pulling the ribs. Exhale, relaxing and pushing them together. Good. Now just return your hands to the side of your body and just relax, breathing nice and slow. This is a good practice to do 5, 10, 15 minutes, especially in the morning or right before bed, because it allows your muscles to relax and open. Now I want you to raise your hands above your head. So we're just going to slide them along the floor. So take a breath in. And on the exhale, slide your hands above your head along the floor. And just feel how that shifts and changes in and around your shoulder blades, your shoulder joint. Just keep breathing nice and slow, nice and relaxed. Just allow everything to open and soften. If there's anything that hurts, just go down a little bit. Just relax it a little bit. You don't want to cause more damage or more pain. You just want things to open and soften and relax. Good. Do a couple more breaths in, and then I'll show you how to get up. So nice breath in, nice and slow. Exhale. And another inhale. Boy, that feels good, hey? Let's do one more. Nice, slow, deep breath. Good. Now we're going to take a breath in, and on the exhale, we're going to slide our arms down to the sides of our body. Take a breath in. Sliding the arms down on the exhale. Take another breath in. Now turn your hands to palms facing down. Another breath in. Good. Now, I'm going to show you how to gently get out of this pose. So take a breath in. And on the exhale, bring the knees to the chest. You can put the bottoms of your feet on the edge of the chair. Bring your hands together. We're just going to do a little bit of a stretch. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, just pull the knees closer to your chest and just feel the stretch in your lower and middle back. You're doing really well. Good. Now take a breath in. And on the exhale, Put your arms to the sides. Take another breath in. And gently turn to the side, taking your opposite hand to the floor, pushing yourself up to an upright seated position. Then what we're going to do is we'll just move the chair out of the way here, get it off of our mat, and we're just going to take a nice breath in and out. Just relax your neck and your shoulders. Breathing nice and slow. Roll your shoulders a little bit. Get out any tightness or tension from the stretches. And then the other way. Good. And another breath in. Good. If you feel there's any tightness or tension anywhere, just take a breath in and try and soften those muscles before we begin. Good. So now we're going to lay down on our back. We're going to put our feet about, 6 inches from the edge of the mat. We're going to lie down, elongated. If you need a pillow, grab a pillow. Hands are gently out to the sides, palm facing up. Just take nice, slow, deep breaths. And feel the change as you move the palms to face down. You're doing well. Nice, another big breath in. It just helps to align our energy points and just get everything softened after legs up the chair. Now, we're going to slowly work on our legs for our torso and into our lower back, our bottom, and our hips. So I want you to take a breath in. And on the exhale, I want you to bring your right leg up to your chest. Wrap your hands around your right knee and just bring that right leg into your chest a little bit more. Take a breath in, relax. And then on the exhale, bring that knee a little closer to your chest. Good. And again. And pull that knee in. One more time. Good. Now on the breath in, exhaling and relaxing, bringing the foot back to the floor, the hands to the sides. Take another breath in and out. Now on the next breath in, on the exhale, we're going to bring the left knee to our chest, wrapping our hands around the knee, bringing that knee closer into our chest with every exhale. So another breath in and relax. And pull that knee closer to the chest on the exhale. Good. And again, another breath in, relax. Exhale, pulling that knee closer to the chest. Good. Another breath in. And again, pull that knee closer to the chest. Now take a breath in and release the knee to the floor on the exhale. Good. Now we're just going to stretch the legs out a little bit. So take a breath in. And on the exhale, I want you to extend that right leg and just press through the heel, stretch the calf muscles, and relax on the inhale. On the exhale, stretch those calf muscles again. Good. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, bring the foot back to the floor. Take another breath in. And on the exhale, stretch out that left leg, pushing through the heel. Take a breath in and relax your foot. On the exhale, again, elongate and press through the heel. Good. Take another breath in and relax. And on the exhale, bring your left foot to the floor. Now we're going to put our hands up, slide our hands above our head. So take a breath in. And on the exhale, I just want you to slide your hands above your head. Just lay them out and relax. Take another breath in. And on the exhale, extend that right leg, pressing through the heel. Relax on the inhale. On your exhale, I want you to elongate that right leg, pressing through the heel, and stretch your right arm, stretching through your fingertips. Stretch, 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 stretch. And then relax on the inhale. On the exhale, stretch and press through the heel. Stretch, 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 right through the fingertips. Relax on the inhale. One more big stretch. Push through the heel, stretch through your fingertips on the right side. Stretch, 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 stretch. Then relax on the inhale. And bring your foot back to the floor. Now we're going to do the left side. So take a breath in. And on the exhale, extend your left leg, pressing through your heel. Extend your left arm, pressing through your, pulling through your fingers. Stretch, 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 stretch. And then on the inhale, relax. On the exhale, push through the heel, stretch through your fingers. Stretch, 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 stretch. And then relax. One more time. Nice breath in. Stretching through the heel, stretching through your fingers. Stretch, 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 stretch. Good. Now bring your feet back to the floor on the exhale. So take a breath in. Good. Now we're going to just gently move our hands to the sides of our body. Take a breath in. And out. Now on the next inhale, we're going to bring both of our knees to our chest. So take a breath in. And on the exhale, bring both knees to your chest. Wrap your hands around your chest. I roll back and forth a little bit to just stretch out any tightened muscles. Take a breath in and relax. And on the exhale, pull those knees closer to your chest. Good. Relax on the inhale. Pull them a little closer on the exhale. Now take a breath in. And on the exhale, I want you to reach down and get your ankles, put your feet flat towards each other, and just pull those legs in to your torso. Take another breath in. Pulling a little bit more on the exhale. Good. Now, we're going to lift our legs to feet to the ceiling. So take a breath in. And on the exhale, separate the knees and bring the feet up to face the ceiling. If you can reach your toes or reach the sides of your feet, that would be helpful. You're going to take a breath in and just gently pull down on the bottoms of your feet, pressing in through your back. This is affectionately known as happy baby pose. Take another breath in. And on the exhale, bring your feet back to center, together, matching each other, your hands around your ankles. Take another breath in. And on the exhale, just lower your feet to the floor while they're still touching each other, palms out to the sides. Take a breath in and out. Another breath in and out. Good. Now we're going to take a breath in. And on the exhale, just bring your feet to the bottom of the mat, knees up, supporting your back. Good. Take another breath in. Just allow your breath to flow into your lungs, into your diaphragm, relaxing more and more on the exhale. Good. Now I want you to take a breath in. And on the exhale, we're just going to roll our legs over. We're kind of rolling on the sides of our feet. Just take a breath in. And on the exhale, just try and push your left knee down towards the ground a little bit more. Good. Take a nice breath in. And on the exhale, come back to center. Now take another breath in. And we're going to gently roll over to the left side on the edges of our feet. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, just try and press that right knee a little more to the floor. Good. Take another breath in and out. Awesome. Now we're going to come back to center. So take a breath in. And on the exhale, bring your knees back to center. Good. Now we're going to do a position called thread the needle. So I want you to take a breath in. And on the exhale, I want you to bring your right ankle to your left knee and gently press your right knee away from the body. Take another breath in and really press that right knee away. Now that might be enough stretch. You might feel a pull on the outside of your thigh into your hip, but we're going to lift the left leg for a deeper stretch. You can stay in this position if this is enough pull, or you can try the deeper stretch. So take a nice breath in. And on the exhale, I want you to lift your left leg, wrap your hands behind your left leg, and just gently bring that left leg towards your torso. Now I don't have to tell you, you're getting a very intense stretch up the inside of the thigh, the inner side of the thigh into your inner hip muscles. Take a breath in and out. Good. Another breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to gently lower the left leg to the floor, releasing our hands to the sides. Another breath in. We're going to release the right leg to the floor. Good. Now we're going to take another breath in. We're going to bring our left ankle to our right knee, gently pressing into that left knee, pushing it away. Take another breath in and push that knee farther away, that left knee. Now again, if that's enough stretch up the outside of the thigh into your hip, you can just stay there pressing. If not, join me in lifting the right leg. So take a breath in, and on the exhale, lift that right leg and pull that right leg towards you. Again, a very intensive stretch up the inside and middle thigh into your inside hip muscles. Take a nice breath in and out. Okay, another breath in. And on the exhale, unlock your hands. Allow them to come to the floor, releasing your foot to the floor. Take another breath in. And on the exhale, bring your other foot to the floor. And exhale, relax. Good. Now we're just going to do one pull towards our chest, just to stretch out the back muscles. So take a breath in. And on the exhale, just pull those knees into the chest, really round out your back, stretch anything that feels like it maybe got pulled a little bit. Good. Another breath in. And on the exhale, lower your legs to the floor. Good. Now we're just going to gently lift our legs off the floor, one at a time. So take a breath in. And on the exhale, gently lift the one leg up off the floor. And then exhale, gently putting it down. Another breath in. Gently lift your leg off the floor. Exhale and lower it down. Good. Another breath in. Bringing that leg up and down. One more. Nice breath in. Lifting that leg up and down on the exhale. Now I want you to imagine you have potato chips under the bottoms of your feet. And we're just going to do some light lifting. And I don't want you to touch the mat. So take a breath in. Imagine you're sitting on light potato chips. Bring your right leg up. Exhale. Inhale. Bring your right leg down. Exhale. Bring your left leg up. Keeping your foot off the floor like you're just touching potato chips. Take another breath in. And on the exhale, switch legs, bring the right leg up, left leg barely touching anything like you're on potato chips. Another breath in. And on the exhale, switch legs again. I don't have to tell you, this is working your core muscles and your obliques. Another breath in. On the exhale, swap out the legs again. Another breath in. And bring both legs to the floor. Good. Now we're going to do a bridging position. So take a breath in. And on the exhale, I want you to lift your hip off the floor, lift your bottom up off the floor, and try when you're doing this, try to have a line. So take a breath in and lift, and see if you can have a line from your knees down, aligning to your shoulders as best you can. And then take another breath in and out. In and out. Another breath in And gently lower your back to the floor, adjusting as you need to for comfort. Now we're going to slowly move our hands above our heads and do the same bridging position with our hands above our heads. So take a breath in. Turn your palms up and slide them along the floor above your head. Then take a breath in. And on the exhale, lift your bottom up off the floor. Bring your knees together. Crunch your bottom to hold the position. Take another breath in and out. One more. In and out. Good. Now we're going to lower. Take a nice breath in. And on the exhale, gently lower your bottom to the mat. Straighten out your spine as best you can. Take another breath in. We're going to gently lower our hands back to the sides. Turn your palms to face down. Take another breath in. Good. Now we're going to bring both our knees to our chest again and really stretch out our back again. So take a breath in. And on the exhale, bring both knees to your chest. And again, I do this little roll because it just feels like I'm stretching out my muscles better. You don't have to roll if it feels okay, just like this. Take another breath in. And on the exhale, I want you to put your hands out to the sides for support. We're going to go to either side. So take another breath in. And on the exhale, we're just going to slowly turn to the right, allowing our thighs and knees to drop to the floor. Turn your head to the left. Just take a nice breath in and out. Again, in and out. Now take a breath in and gently bring your knees back to center. Take a breath in. Just pull those knees a little bit, stretch the back. Take another breath in. We're going to gently roll our legs to the left, turning our head to the right. Take a breath in and out. Again, in and out. Now take a breath in. And on the exhale, bring those knees back to center. Just pull them in a little bit. Take a breath in. Put your arms out to the sides and turn to the right once more. Turning your head to the left. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, bring your right hand and press down on your left knee. Really feel that pull up through your bottom, your thighs, your hips, into your lower and middle back. Take another breath in. Push that knee down closer to the floor. Good. Take a breath in. Return your hand to the side for support. Bring your knees to center. Take a breath in. Just pull those knees into the chest as you exhale. Take a breath in, put your hands to the sides and gently roll over to the left, turning your head to the right, trying really hard to keep your opposite shoulder down on the mat as best you can. Take a breath in, and on the exhale, I want you to grab your left knee with your right hand and press it into the floor. Take a breath in and out. Really feel that pull in through your bottom and your lower back up into your middle back as you press that right knee towards the floor. Take another breath in and out. Now return your hand to the side. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, bring your legs back to center and just pull them in slightly. Good. Now, I want you to roll over to your side, press your hand down, and come to an upright seated position. Now we're going to just stretch the back a little bit. So in this instance, there's 3 ways you can do it. You can wrap yourself around a stool and just put your head down and allow your muscles in your back to stretch out. That's one way. Another way you can do it, and if that's good, you stay on the stool. You can do it on a chair as well if it doesn't have arms. Another way you can stretch out your back is you can just press your palms down on the mat. If your hands aren't long enough, like your arms aren't long enough, I have kind of short arms, you can put your hands on a block and kind of lift and stretch your back. That works as well. Or just palms on the ground and stretch the back. You're kind of visualizing aligning your spine. And then the third method is using a bowler pillow. Now, if you have a few bowler pillows, you can stack them on top of each other. Like let's pretend this is a second bowler pillow. And so you can actually stretch out, grabbing your feet along the second bowler pillow. The idea is that you're just stretching the muscles, and you can do it any way that feels right and comfortable for you. The stool might be the easiest way and probably the most accessible thing you have at home. Not everybody has bowler pillows. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to lie on our side. And I'm going to have to take this off, I think. This mic gadget. Move it over. There we go. Okay, so we're going to lay on our side. We're going to put our hand under our head. And we're going to bring the knees into the chest. Now you're going to take a breath in. You're going to lift your right leg. I'm laying on my left, so lift your right leg into your chest. Take another breath in. On the exhale, extend that leg, pressing through your heel. Take another breath in. Now lift that leg and kind of go up and back a little bit without falling over. Just stretching through the heel. Take another breath in. Then bend your knee, reach around with your hand, grab your ankle, and pull that knee back. You may be able to open up more by moving your shoulder backwards and really open up the torso and elongate those muscles. But just pull that leg back. You get a good stretch in your front of your thigh. Keep breathing, nice and slow. Now take a breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to release that foot. Put the hand back to the floor for support. Take another breath in. And I'm going to get you to point your toe and just drop your foot to the floor. And you can feel a bit of a stretch across your hip muscles when you do that. You're pressing through your heels, stretching your toes. And you've got your heel, side of your heel on the floor. Then take another breath in. And then lift that leg up. Take another breath in. Bring that leg into your chest. Take another breath in. And bring that leg back to its resting position. Now just take a breath in and let any stress or tension go. Good. Now push yourself up to a seated position. We're going to flip over to the other side. We're going to do the right side, or we'll walk funny all day. We'll be kind of lopsided. So again, lay on your right side, support your head with your arm, your elbow. Your left hand is in the front, supporting your body. You're bringing your knees as close to your body as is comfortable. Then you're going to take a breath in. And on the exhale, you're going to elongate that foot, press through the heel. Take another breath in. Raise that leg and kind of push back a little bit as you're pressing through the heel. You can feel a bit of a stretch along the thigh and into your bottom. Take another breath in. Bend your knee and bring your hand around your ankle as you exhale. Take another breath in and really stretch that leg. You could feel the stretch in the whole front of the thigh muscle in particular. Really stretch that leg back. Open your chest by rotating your shoulder back a bit. Nice, long, slow breaths. Good. One more. Now take a breath in. Release the ankle. Put your hand back on the floor. Press through the heel. Drop your left leg to the floor so the inside of your ankle is on the floor. Take another breath in. Lift that leg off the floor, continuing to press through the heel. Take another breath in. Bring that knee very close to your chest. Take another breath in. And return that knee to the resting position on top of the other knee. Take another breath in. Just releasing any stress or tightness. Good. Now we're going to gently push up to a seated position. And you may find you may want to use a small pillow, or if you have a towel that you can fold or a blanket you can fold, you may find you might want that. Some people find it very hard to stretch out their ankles, so they put something under their ankles. Other people need extra padding around their knee area. It's whatever feels comfortable to you. So we're just going to have our hands shoulder width apart, our palms spread out wide. We're going to just basically breathe. So when we breathe in, we're going to arch our back. And when we exhale, we're going to sink down. So nice big inhale. You're arching your back. Exhale, you concave your back. Inhale, arching. Exhale, concaving. Okay, nice breath in. Arching. Exhaling, concaving. Good. One more time. Nice breath in. Now, make sure you're shoulder width apart. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, lift your right arm and rotate your right wrist around. Take a breath in. Return your hand to the floor. Take another breath in. Extend your left hand, rotating your wrist around. Take another breath in. On the exhale, return your hand to the floor. Good. Now we're going to do our feet. So take a breath in. On the exhale, extend your right leg and just rotate your ankle around. I should probably move up so you can see this better. Rotate the ankle around. Take another breath in. And bring your knee to the floor. Take another breath in. And on the exhale, extend your left leg and rotate the ankle around in a circle. Take another breath in. And on the exhale, bring your knee back to the floor. Now we're going to do opposites. We're going to do our right hand and our left leg, and then we're going to do our left hand and our right leg. So take a breath in. And on the exhale, lift your left leg and extend your right arm, rotating your ankle and your hand one way, then the other way. Take a breath in. Bring both limbs to the floor. Take another breath in. And on the exhale, extend the right leg, extend the left arm, rotating the ankle and the wrist one direction, then the other. Take another breath in, and on the exhale, bring your hand and your knees back to the floor. Good. So now we're going to just stretch. So take a breath in, and on the exhale, we're just going to stretch the right arm and the left leg. Stretch, 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 stretch. Take a breath in, and bring yourself back to the mat. Take another breath in, and we're going to stretch the other side. Stretch, 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 stretch. Take another breath in, and bring both knees and both hands back to the floor. Good. Now what we're going to do is we are going to slowly elongate our leg, and we're going to press through the heel. So take a breath in, and I just want you to extend that right leg and really, really press through the heel. And then I want you to put your toe down on the mat and kind of just lean back into the heel and really feel that stretch in your calf. Hopefully you can see that. Move up a little bit. Really feel that stretch in your calf. Then we're going to take a breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to bring the knee back. Now we're going to do the other side. So take a breath in on the left side. We're going to stretch that leg out, pressing through the heel. Take another breath in. And gently lower your toes to the floor and kind of press down into your toes, stretching your calf muscles. Really stretch those muscles. I kind of rock back and forth when I do this. It just helps to increase the stretch. You do whatever you feel you need to do. You're doing good. Another breath in, and on the exhale, just bring that other knee back to the floor. I'm just gonna wiggle down a little bit so you can see. Our hands are still shoulder width apart. We are going to lean back now on our knees. So in this point, you may want something under your ankles, or you may want extra padding under your knees. But what we're going to do is we're just going to slowly roll backwards, keeping our hands fairly extended forward as much as we can. And we're just going to put our head down on the floor and just allow the stretch. Nice breath in and out. In and out. Now I want you to take a breath in, and on the exhale, I want you to separate your legs and slowly roll back. And this gives you a deeper stretch. Put your head right to the floor. Nice big breath in. And again. Take a breath in and gently come back up. to this position. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a bit of a cobra pose. So when we do the cobra pose, we're laying on our stomachs. So you want to lay flat on your stomach, and you're going to put your hands out to your sides just like this, your head down. Take a breath in and out. Now take a breath in and lift as high as you can on the exhale. Take a breath in and lift again. Now lower your head. Now I want you to bring your hands to about where your shoulders are, roughly. Slowly, roughly. Take a breath in. And I don't want you to push through your hands, but I want you to lift your body. So on the exhale, just lift without pushing into the palms. So you can actually take your hands off the mat and wiggle them around. You're not lifting with your palms. You're using your middle back muscles, strengthening your middle back muscles. And then relax. Take another breath in. And lift again. Good. Now I want you to slide your hands up just a little bit so they're flat. We're going to do the Sphinx pose. So take a breath in. And on the exhale, I just want you to push up on your forearms. Breathing nice and slow. Good. Now take a breath in and relax on the exhale. Lay your hands along your sides. Good. Now I want you to take a breath in and return your hands to your shoulder position underneath your shoulders. And this time, we're going to actually use the palms. We're going to press down on the palms to stretch and elongate. So take a breath in. And on the exhale, I want you to push on your hands and lift your torso up as high as is comfortable. Breathing nice and slowly, nice and relaxed. Now take a breath in, and on the exhale, slowly lower yourself back to the floor. Let's do that one more time. Take a breath in, and on the exhale, lift yourself up. Breathing nice and slow. Now, another breath in. And on the exhale, lower yourself to the floor. Now take a breath in. And I want you to put your hands above your head. Palms facing together. And then take a breath in. And on the exhale, I just want you to lift as much as you can. Just really stretch through your torso, through your calves, your legs, your feet. Take a breath in. Relax on the exhale. Let's do that one more time. Take a breath in. On the exhale, stretch and lift. Take a breath in. Relax on the exhale. Good. Good job. So now we're going to go back to the Sphinx position. Take a breath in. And just push up one more time, stretching through your back. Take another breath in. And just lower yourself down and just let yourself relax. Just allow the muscles to soften. Just breathe nice and slow. Good. Now take a breath in. And on the exhale, I want you to push yourself up to your knees, to a seated kind of position as you just stretch out into your lower back. Just allow those lower back muscles to stretch and elongate as best you can. Come up to all fours in a seated position. And then just take a couple nice big breaths in. Be the observer. Is there anything tight or tense you need to breathe into or soften? Just take nice, slow, deep breaths. It's feeling pretty good. All right. So now we're going to start working our legs. So you will need the strap at this point, or a towel, or a tie, or a belt, something of that nature. And you may want to use the pillow. Everybody's different. So whatever you're comfortable with is what you should do. So have the strap handy, and I want you to lay down on your mat. Palms to your sides. And just take some nice, slow, deep breaths and allow your spine, your back, those muscles, just allow them to soften before we do the next part. So nice breath in and out. One more time. Good. Now, I want you to take your strap in your hand. Just take a breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to bring the knee to our chest. Take another breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to loop the strap around the bottom of the foot and extend the foot up. Now, you want to adjust the strap so that you can walk your hands up it and that it's long enough so you can pull. So see, you really don't need that long of a strap, really. So now we're going to take a breath in. And on the exhale, I just want you to pull that leg a little bit closer. Good. Another breath in. Again, on the exhale, pull the leg closer. You can feel the stretch through the hamstring. It's okay to have your knee a little bit bent. You don't want it fully bent. It's okay to have it a little bit bent. If you want to keep it totally straight, you can. It's a much deeper, more intense stretch if you keep it totally straight, but a little bit of bend is okay as well. You're still stretching into your lower thigh, upper thigh, into the bottom. You're still getting the hip stretch. So you're just stretching and pulling it towards you. Good. Another breath in. Pull it towards you. Walk your hands up the strap a little bit more. Another breath in. And try and push that foot away. Actually put pressure like you're pushing the belt or the strap away. Push, 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 push. Another breath in. Push, 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 push. Good. Now I want you to take both sides of the strap in your left hand. Put your right hand out for support. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to just gently lower the left leg to the floor. As close to the floor as you can get. You don't have to go right to the floor. It's quite an intense stretch in your inner thigh. And keep your head to the right. Take a breath in and out. In and out. Take another breath in. And on the exhale, bring that left leg back to center. Walk your hands up the strap. Take another breath in. Pull that leg a little bit closer. Good. Now if your right leg was bent for support, you're going to need to lower it now. Take both hands or both sides of the strap in your right hand. Put your left hand out for support, and we're going to be turning our head to the left. So take a breath in. Turn your head to the left and allow your left leg to come across to the right side, rolling a little bit over onto the hip, trying to keep your left shoulder on the mat, and just allowing that leg to stretch across, having an inner thigh stretch, an inner hip stretch through your buttocks. Nice breath in. And one more. Take another breath in and gently bring that leg back to center, grabbing both sides of the strap and pulling it into your body a little bit more. Feeling that stretch with every exhalation. Stretch it a little bit more. Good. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so take another breath in. Bring your knee to your chest. Release the strap. Give that knee a little bit of a stretch into your chest. Another breath in. And return that leg, foot to the floor. Now, take another breath in. And on the exhale, bring the right knee to the chest. Give it a bit of a stretch. Wrap the strap around the bottom of your right foot. Take a breath in. Now extend that right leg up. And again, you can keep it fairly straight or you can bend it a little bit. Whatever feels comfortable for you. You don't want to overexert, overstretch, overstrain. You want to slowly get your muscles used to stretching in this way to improve your flexibility over time. You don't want to all of a sudden have your head over your foot over your head and tomorrow you can't even walk because you're so sore. So you just want to do it nice and gently. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, pull that leg a little closer. Another breath in. And out. And again, pulling closer. Now we're going to press through our foot. So take a breath in. And on the exhale, really push that foot into the strap, like you're trying to push it away. Push, 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 push. And relax. Take a breath in. And again, push through the foot. Push the strap away. Push, 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 push. Good. Take a breath in and relax. And on the exhale, pull that leg a little closer to the body. Walk your hands up the strap. Good. Now I want you to take both sides of the strap in your right hand. Put your left hand out of this at the side for support. Take a nice breath in. Turn your head to the left and gently lower your right leg to the floor, being supported by the strap as needed. Feeling the nice stretch in the inside of your thigh. Take another breath in and out. Again. Good. Now take a breath in. And on the exhale, bring that leg back to center. Take hold of the strap with both hands. Take a breath in. And move and pull that leg a little closer to your torso. Another breath in. And exhale, pull that leg closer to your torso. Walking the hands up the strap as needed. Good. Now if you've had your left leg up for support, just lower that left leg to the floor now. Take both sides of the strap in the left hand. Put your right hand out to the side. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to slowly roll over to the left side, trying our best to keep our right shoulder blade on the mat. Take a breath in and out. Feeling the stretch along the bottom, along the outside of the thigh, into the hip. Another breath in and out. One more. Now we're going to come back to center. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, bring that leg back to center. Walk your hands up the strap. Take another breath in. And really pull that leg towards your torso. Now, if you've got your left leg out flat, bring your foot to the mat, and you'll notice with that pelvic tilt, you can actually bring that foot a little closer. So take a breath in and bring that foot closer, walking your hands up the strap, stretching out the back of the thigh. Good. Good. Take another breath in and out. Now we're going to press through the bottom of the foot one more time. So take a breath in and really push that strap away. Push, 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 push. Relaxing on the inhale and pushing away on the exhale. Push, 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 push. Good. Now take a breath in. Bring that knee to your chest. Unlock the strap from your foot and set the strap aside now. Take another breath in. And just return your leg to the floor. Now we're going to do a full body torso stretch. So take a breath in. And on the exhale, slide your hands, palm facing up above your head. Stretch out your feet and press through the heels. Stretch through your toes. Really stretch out and elongate your torso. Another breath in. Press through your heels. Stretch through your fingers. And again. Good. Now take a breath in. Slide your hands to the sides. Bring your feet to the floor. Good. Now we're just going to bring the feet into the chest one more time, just allowing one more stretch in our lower back. So take a breath in. And on the exhale, bring both knees to the chest. And again, I do this little roll thing to just elongate and stretch out the muscles a little bit, but really pull it into your chest. Take another breath in. And pull into your chest, really stretching out your lower back. Good. So now take a breath in. And on the exhale, return your feet to the floor. Take another breath in. And roll over to your side, pushing up to a seated upright position. Good. That was really good. Now we're going to do the relaxation component. And after you do yoga, it is super, super, super important to just allow your body to just lay out, allow all the energies to flow. If you are able to do legs up the chair during relaxation, that helps to drain the lymphatic fluid down your legs and into your torso for processing, helps to release all the toxins from all the stretching and elongating. Yoga, especially restorative yoga, uses the gravity to help open and unlock things. So the relaxation at the end really helps your body to process those things that have been unlocked. So again, you want to get the chair close to the mat. You may want to grab a blanket for your relaxation. You may also want a pillow to have under your head for your relaxation. But first what we're going to do is we're going to get our legs up the chair, and we're going to do probably 5 or 10 minutes of relaxation, and I'm just going to walk you through relaxing your body. So get your bum right up to the base of the chair. If you want a blanket on, just go ahead and put a blanket on yourself. If you're needing a pillow, just put the pillow under your neck for support. Lay your hands facing up or down. Feels like my chair is crooked here. I don't feel like I'm straight. There, that feels better. So you want to be as comfortable as possible. Hands facing down or up, whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm going to lay my hands up. You're going to take nice, slow, deep breaths. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose. Exhaling out your mouth. We're going to breathe in for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, and then exhale for a count of 8. So here we go. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we're going to hold as well. So inhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now just take one big breath in and exhale with a heavy sigh. And again. Good. Now turn your attention to your face. Allow any tightness or tension to soften. Allow any stress to just break off and melt away, down off your face. Soften your jaw. Relax your neck and throat. Allow that relaxation to go across your shoulders, into and around your shoulder joint. On your next exhale, drop your shoulders. Feel the relaxation going down your biceps and your triceps, around your elbows, down your forearms, into your wrists and hands, and out your fingers. Keep breathing nice and slow. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Then return your attention to the base of your neck and allow the relaxation to start going down into the space between your shoulder blades. Allow that space to open. Allow the relaxation to go across your chest. Release any stress or tension across your chest. Just let it soften. As we work through this exercise, feel the weight of your muscles starting to get heavier and heavier as they are starting to relax deeper and deeper. Turn your attention to your middle back, all the muscles that wrap around your ribs and your lungs and your kidneys, those muscles and organs that come around the front of your torso. Just allow everything to soften. Let any lower energy emotions to just rise up and bubble out. Keep breathing nice and slowly. Now let's turn our attention to the lower back area, across our pelvic bone, into our hips and bottom a little bit. Just allow everything to soften and relax. Allow your hips to relax. Allow your abdomen to soften and relax. Just feel the oxygen going in with every inhale. Feel the blood circulating, your lymphatic fluid circulating, your energy bodies circulating. Just keep breathing nice and slow. Now allow your bottom to soften and relax. Allow your thighs and your hamstrings to soften and release and relax, becoming heavier and heavier and heavier with every moment. Then turn your attention to your knees. Allow them to soften and relax. Turn your attention to your upper thighs, all the way down to your knees, allowing everything to relax. Feel that relaxation flowing down into the calves, into your shins, softening the muscles. Notice that the weight of your muscles, as they're relaxing, the weight of them is getting heavier and heavier, which is enabling you to relax deeper and deeper. Relax your ankles and your heels. Soften the arches of your feet. Wiggle your toes. Allow any stress or tension in your feet to just go out through your toes and away. Now I want you to take a nice breath in and visualize all the oxygen molecules being absorbed by every cell of your body. So nice breath in. And visualize all those cells being ignited and fueled with fresh oxygen. Take another breath in. Recharging and rejuvenating every cell. Just take nice, slow, deep breaths, relaxing more and more with every exhalation. At a minimum, you should allow at least 5 minutes of relaxation following our restorative yoga set. If you can afford 10 or 15 minutes, all the better. You're just allowing yourself to be in the moment, to just relax and take time for you in this moment. Now, if you feel this amount of time isn't enough and you'd like more time to relax, you just stay in this position. If you feel that that's enough time for relaxation, then take a breath in. Bring your feet into your chest. Remove your blanket. Remove your pillow. Take another breath in. And slowly roll over to your right side, bringing your left hand to the floor, pushing yourself up to an upright position. And that's the longer version of our restorative yoga process. I hope you and your back found that helpful. I hope you feel more energy running through you. Maybe you had some releases, some twitches. That's normal. Maybe you feel cold and shivery as the lower energies, those blocks, are releasing out through your lymphatic system. Or maybe you feel super warm and recharged with warmth and energy. Everybody's different. There's no wrong. But either way, I hope you found this helpful. Have a great day. And feel free to come back to this as often as you need to. Bye now.